So as you guys know, I dabble with VST plugins all of the time here on the channel, and I've came across the coolest / weirdest VST plugins over the last few years. So in today's video, I have put together a list of my favorite coolest / weirdest plugins. Some of them will have like a weird aesthetic or a unique aesthetic to it, and some of them will have really unique features that you don't get in a lot of other plugins. Some of the plugins are paid for, a lot of them are free. Whilst doing my research, I came across plugins that I've not even used before, so that should be really interesting trying out those as well. Let's get into it. This one is called Lair. It's an occult reverberator. So here's what it looks like inside of your door. It looks very Illuminati confirmed, Ouija board-esque. A lot going on here. Let me just play the default. It has some presets here as well. That's so cool. I could mess with that all day long, and the presets are really cool as well. Okay, so next up is blocks. This is actually one I've not used, but came across whilst researching this video. Yeah, let's give it a go. So here it is when you first open it up. It comes with presets here. Bass. Key. Cool. I'm more of a preset kind of guy, but it does look like it'd be fun to click in some stuff, I guess. Pretty cool. You can obviously make your own as well. Space bubbles. So next up, this one's called Crumble, a high versatile delay plugin with a large feature set, which in the right hands can produce highly textural results. Awesome, feeling the Windows 98 aesthetic of this website as well, by the way. Throwing another piano here. Really cool, man. I love the little bouncing GUI there. Got everything you need as well in these dials. Very neat and compact plugin. Another one from their website is called Prisma, a multi-band distortion plugin for advanced tone shaping. This is one I've never used before. Maybe stick some bass on there. Okay, so next up is the D doubler. Where I'm from, D double is this guy right here. So this was kind of confusing. Jokes aside, this is a vocal effect plugin that adds that doubling effect to vocals mostly.
Can we start all over again? Hey, all over again. Hey, all over again. Hey, all over again. Can we start all over again? Hey, all over again. Hey, all over again. Hey, all over again. Can we start all over again? Hey, all over again. Hey, all over again. Hey, all over again.
Pretty useful little utility there. I would like to see more features personally, but it does exactly what it says it's going to do, so you can't really complain too much. I think I would love to see like an XY pad here. You could drag something around, maybe it'll pan it, maybe it'll do other sorts of features when you drag it around, but it is what it is. It's pretty cool. And yeah, if you do want it, I'll leave everything in the description below at the end of the video. Okay, so next up is Emergence. This is a granular effects plugin. Here it is inside of your DAW. What struck me with this one is that it's just like loads of knobs on a page. Yeah, and it's very unique, I would say. So let's see what it can do. I think that's really, really cool. That's another one I could spend hours just fiddling with these dials here. If you turn all the streams on at the same time, it's absolute carnage, but you can really dial it in and with these dials right here. So yeah, that was quite enjoyable to twist each dial. And you don't really need to know what every dial is doing, just twist what sounds right, keep what doesn't, don't keep. And it can look quite intimidating with all these dials presented here. Well, something that I would have loved to see, I know it's a free VST plugin, but maybe some presets would have been awesome as well for people that don't want to be sat here trying to fiddle around. They just want to try and crack on with the production. Maybe some presets would be cool as well, maybe a paid version, who knows. Okay, so next up over at NN Audio, there you have the Game Boy. This is one where the aesthetic kind of took me in this direction for a cool VST plugin. Obviously, it's very important how the plugin sounds. Probably the most important how the plugin sounds for productions, but I like a good aesthetic as well when something just looks good as well, even though it's not technically important. So here it is. I wonder if they ever got sued at all. That'd be interesting to know. Big Shot. Dark guitar. Sounds pretty good. Dark Matter. Pretty good. Dead Silent. Diddy Kong. Sounds like some Soulja Boy type stuff. Dirty Bass. Ice Crystals. That's pretty good. Yeah, buddy. Vocal Stab. Ah, sounds like some Rugrats type stuff. Okay, some guys with an awesome aesthetic as well is the Wayback VST plugin by ourselves over at DixonBeats. The Wayback VST plugin is a plugin all about nostalgic vibes packed with classic synth string bass bells from the past, which includes 54 presets, convolution, reverb, width, wobble, chorus, noise, and more features. So this is what it looks like inside of your DAW, and it has such a cool nostalgic GUI in my opinion, as well as the presets and the pop-ups look pretty cool as well. But on top of that, the sounds are very, very solid also. This is the piano. And if you want to get that lo-fi feel, you can add tape, rain, wobble, maybe EQ a little bit as well. As you can hear there, it gives it old nostalgic feel. And we have some cool bells in here as well. Like, don't be fooled by the nostalgia. You can make some pretty dark stuff with this as well. Forgotten. Some awesome strings in here too. And if that doesn't impress you well, you can change the color if you want, add some stripy lines. This comes down. Jokes aside, way back, solid VST plugin, great look and great sounds as well. Okay, so next up over at Freak Show Industries, we have a whole host of weird VST plugins. I've showed these a ton on the channel before, but I can't make a video like this without showing them. It just would be unacceptable. This is the Pocket Dimension, the Time Hole, an expedition to find the last relic of Karosa. It was said to bend our earthly dimension in unholy ways. The more you read their stuff, the less you know what's going on. Don't be fooled as well. This says $30. Feel free to buy it if you do want to support them. If you can't afford it, it's not in your budget, don't worry about that. Click steal. I do get a lot of people on my channel saying this is not free, and when I do show it, you can get it for free if you steal it, and you can pay for it if you want to. They're the two options. So yeah, why do you choose Lifetime of Crime? I'm gonna go with I don't give a F. Click steal, and then you go through, make an account, and you eventually get the actual plugins. Okay, so one of my favorites from them is the Back Mask. This is kind of like a reverser, but I'll be lying if I told you I knew exactly what all of these dials do, because I just don't. But it sounds awesome. Another one I love of theirs is the Pocket Dimension as well. Their whole theme is like Illuminati confirmed type stuff as well. So don't worry about losing your soul. I'm sure it's just a gimmick. Okay, so next up over at Spectral Plugins, they have gone out of business. So essentially their plugins that used to be paid for plugins are now free. Got the OCS 45, the Panks here, as well as Spacer. Spacer is the impressive one in my eyes. Start small, build big. discover new sonic expansions with spacer. Essentially, it is an effects plugin for like reverb and making atmospheric soundscapes. That's what I use it for anyway. I know that sounded really chaotic, but that's the kind of stuff I really love, especially with grainy stuff, when it's just massive and it's just slightly chaotic, but there's like peace in there as well. I love the grain features on here. I guess the reason I picked this as well is that the GUI is very unique to me. I've not really seen anything like this, where you can go into each feature so in depth. Each one has like a ton of presets attached to it, as well as being able to change it yourself, EQ, randomizer, lock it in, save your own presets, etc, etc. You can tell this used to be a paid for plugin. There's no way this was going to be free straight out of the bat, but now it is. Bad dream. Okay, so next up over at Sonic Charge, we have Speak. This is a paid for plugin, 33 euros, as you can see right there. You do get a generous 3-week trial, by the way, and that's what I've got right now. Speak is a real-time pitch excited linear prediction codec effect. Try and say that 5 times. Let's not talk about it, let's dive into it. As you can see here, I've got 6 days left on my trial. Not used this before, so correctly, do we throw in stuff? Ah, I know what we can do. It changes your voice into like a cool robot voice, right? I'm sure that's what it does.
Away, 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 away.
Does it come with presets, or can we just do it ourselves, don't we?
Away, away.
That's so funny. It's cool to play with. I'm really sorry to that lady as well for messing up vocals. It'll be better with spoken word, I think, or making like beat tags maybe as well. Have we got anything spoken word in here? Just record something quickly. Record something on my phone and I'll send it over. DixonBeats. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the future. I am from the future. This is a cool robot voice. My name is R2D2345. That's how you avoid copyright, friends. Send it to my computer. Here we go. DixonBeats. Welcome to the future. Welcome to DixonBeats. Welcome to the future. Yeah, sounded pretty cool. It can be used as a vocoder, obviously, if you just dial it all the way in. But yeah, pretty cool plugin overall. I was really impressed with what it does, for one, and the aesthetic is really retro as well, and that's kind of like a sweet spot for me. And of course, these guys create the synth plants too as well, which is another very awesome plugin as well if you want to kind of make your own presets and make unique sounds. Also comes with a 3-week trial. Up next over at Somerville Sounds, they have the Maya Choir. This is a unique aesthetic as well. I thought it has a cool family picture there at the front with the different pieces of the choir, I suppose you could say. This is a free plugin. Well, it's a pay what you want plugin, but essentially if you want it to be, can be free. So this is what it looks like, a bit of a quirky aesthetic, and that's why I think it's a cool VST plugin, hence why it's in the video. Here is each family member that's going to be singing in the choir, and you can kind of mix them however you want. Comes with my favorite feature of any plugin, presets. So this is all of them. Sounds awesome. The family tree. So up next is a part of the Frequel bundle by Noise Engineering. You get the Sync Vera, Vert Vera, and the Ruina. This is one I've not tried myself as well, but did look very, very cool when I was doing a bit of research. The Ruina is a stereo multi-distortion with wavefolding, octavizing, phase shifting, multi-band saturation, filtering, and doom. We all love a bit of doom in our productions. Here it is inside of your DAW. I think I forgot to mention it is free, I think you just sign up. But look, this is very quirky GUI straight off the bat. Sounds pretty cool. Another one where you could spend a lot of time just playing around with it. Pretty much like absolutely smashed the daylights out of this bass loop. Here are all of the folders for that. There's a ton in here. If you're sick of the bass that you always use, maybe just throw this on there. See what other sounds you can get from your bass. This will completely mangle it, but make it sound good as well at the same time. Yeah, really impressed with this one, to be fair. Okay, over at Lunacy Audio, they released Beam not too long ago. This is an interactive effects playground. The reason why I'm showing this is that the unique GUI is awesome, but also what it can do is pretty cool as well. Currently at $99. Bless me. Comes with a ton of great presets, but you can create your own as well as generate a preset by randomizing it. Let's get back to the default. You can click into this and you can pick a space, which is essentially the reverb. Ton to choose from. Randomly click this one here. Grain, same deal. Click a grain. You can even add more nodes as well, such as filters. Click into that. What kind of filter do you want? That's fine. You can add nodes on top of nodes. So now we have two nodes playing at the same time. Real sucker for grains and granular stuff as well, so this is just brilliant to me. So if I missed any really cool or interesting or unique plugins off the list, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to add it to my next one. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.